Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Running isn't about exercise. It's forced meditation. It's training the brain to endure all the other hard things in your life. It's what your most primal ancestors had no choice but to do. It's a game where whatever you put in is what you get out. We don't run because we want to. We run because we need to. For our brain, for our body, for our pain. This quote echoed in my mind as I stood on the precipice of a 24-hour sand race. The countdown at the start rang out, shattering the pre-race tension. Runners surged forward, a tide of colorful sportswear against the stark backdrop of the sand. Each step we took kicked up fine sand, a constant reminder of the grueling journey ahead. The sun beat down mercilessly, but our spirits were high. We were ready to face whatever the sand had in store for us. The journey had begun, and there was no turning back. Together we would conquer the sands one step at a time. It was like a desert challenge, and we were ready to meet it head-on. Hours melted into one another, marked only by the shifting position of the sun. The terrain was unforgiving, soft sand that stole energy with every stride, interspersed with rocky patches that tested my balance. My legs burned, my lungs screamed for air, but my spirit refused to break. The camaraderie among the runners was incredible. Exhausted smiles and words of encouragement were exchanged in passing. We were competitors, yes, but also comrades united by a shared purpose. Running through the sand removed the pretense, revealing the raw determination that united us. Nightfall brought some respite. The temperature plummeted, replacing the searing heat with a biting cold. Headlamps illuminated the path ahead, creating an eerie, otherworldly atmosphere. Hallucinations played tricks on my sleep-deprived mind, yet I pressed on, fueled by a potent mix of willpower and sugary snacks. Every ultra-marathon runner hits a wall. It's an inevitable collision with your physical and mental limits. My wall appeared around kilometer 100. I went in to sleep for a couple hours. Doubt crept in, whispering insidious suggestions to quit, to rest, to give up. My legs felt like lead weights. My body screamed in protest. But I had come too far to surrender. I dug deep, drawing strength from the memory of those we were running for. Each step became a victory, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. I focused on putting one foot in front of the other, silencing the doubts with each stride. The night stretched on, an endless cycle of pain, perseverance, and fleeting moments of euphoria. The sunrise brought a surge of renewed hope. The finish line, once a distant dream, now felt tantalizingly close. Crossing that line was a moment of pure elation, a culmination of every struggle and triumph along the way. The knowledge that every kilometer translated into tangible support for our chosen cause was a powerful motivator. Before the race, I got some donations, 135 kilometers to be exact. Each step, no matter how heavy, brought us closer to our fundraising goal. The thought of the children we were helping spurred me onward. Their struggles fueled my determination. Their resilience mirrored my own. With each kilometer conquered, I visualized the impact our efforts would have on their lives. The final kilometers were a blur of exhaustion and exhilaration. Pain faded into the background as the finish line drew near. Cheers erupted from the remaining spectators, a symphony of sound that washed over me as I crossed the line. The sense of accomplishment was overwhelming, knowing that our efforts had made a real difference. The funds raised would go a long way in providing much needed resources and hope. Every step, every drop of sweat was worth it for the smiles and the gratitude we received in return. 135 kilometers, 24 hours, a lifetime of memories. As I stumbled across the finish line, a wave of emotion washed over me. Relief, pride, gratitude. My body ached, my muscles screamed in protest, but my spirit soared. The race was over, but its impact resonated deeply. We had pushed our limits, tested our endurance, and emerged stronger on the other side. More importantly, we had raised a significant sum of money that would make a tangible difference in the lives of those who needed it most. The 24-hour sand race was more than just a physical challenge. It was a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and compassion. It was a testament to the power of human spirit and the extraordinary things we can achieve when we unite for a common goal. Every step, every struggle, every triumph was worth it. This journey was not just about the race, but about the connections we made and the lives we touched. The funds raised will go a long way in supporting the cause, and for that we are eternally grateful. As we look back on this incredible journey, we are reminded of the strength of the human spirit and the power of unity. The finish line was just the beginning. The memories and impact of this race will stay with us forever. We were not the best team, we came 25th or 26th, but it was a very determined team, where everyone gave their best, and it was a great time to be with you, dears. My evolution was not the best either. I came 48th man out of 649, but I had to sleep for about 4 hours because the next day I was going to drive to Bucharest, and I had my wife with me, who also did 75 kilometers, as well as my little daughter Ava and my wife's sister. This race was not just about individual achievements or standings, it was about the collective spirit and the bonds we formed along the way. Each step, each struggle, and each moment of triumph was shared with those who stood beside us. The camaraderie, the encouragement, and the shared determination made this journey unforgettable. As I reflect on this incredible experience, I am filled with gratitude. Gratitude for the support of loved ones and the whole community there, who were there every step of the way. Gratitude for my teammates, whose unwavering spirit kept us going. And gratitude for the cause that united us all, reminding us that together we can make a difference. The race may be over, but its lessons and memories will stay with me forever. It was a journey that tested our limits, but also revealed our strength. It was a challenge that pushed us to our breaking points, but also brought us closer together. And for that I am eternally thankful